waiting for paint to dry. Welcome back. Oh yeah, today's gonna be fun, I think. I made this bit I hope will help. I'm not sure, we're gonna test it. So the gist of this is on a plug well, you drill a hole in the steel and then you use this bit to waller out the paint inside the hole. So there's bare metal on the back side of the hole and on the sides, and then you put some weld in it. I've never done that before, and I've never done this technique before. Watched a video, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna try that today. What I'm learning is the rust preventative. Did I just spit all over the camera? Yes, I did. The rust preventative, the rust preventative is more or less tacky and rubbery, sorry, thing, to the touch. So maybe should have painted it and then coated it. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out too. So anyway, we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna get it. Getting these panels all pressed together and like flat and holding each other is gonna be the biggest part of the battle. So here we go. Thankfully this metal is already basically weak and crap. So the drill bit is flying through this very thin sheet steel. So as you can see here, and this is a dull bit too, so that's impressive. You can see the smoke coming off of it, so you got to know that that is, when I put the really hot welder on that, that stuff's going to smoke like crazy. Okay, let's give it a shot, Tommy. All right there, that sounds like a great idea. All right, why did that get on there? All right. Okay, I used my little handmade new plug weld drill bit, and here's the result. So I went through this hole right here, and you can see it's shiny. See it blinking there? So on the other side, bending that back just so you can see it. Right there at the end of my thumb. And I did another one here. So hopefully that works. We're gonna find out. And we're gonna weld upside down today, so that's gonna suck. So I gotta go this way with the welds. Terrible ideas. Maybe I should have gone the other way. We're gonna find out. While we wait for paint to dry, the story of my life, let's find out what I found. I watched a YouTube video, and this guy had this really cool idea about gas-powered griddles and all, and told me, oh no, that had a case in it, and I cut it. Oh, bugger. Oh no, not too bad. Okay, cool. Okay, it's already worn through this. Anyway, he said you could find these at garage sales and places. Well, I'm not a big garage sale kind of guy. I'm envious when people do go to garage sales and they find really cool deals, like Gazelle tents for $1 and that kind of crap. But this was not the case, and he said just look on eBay. So I did, and here I found. Where's the opening? Oh, there's a zipper. Fancy. We'll see how long that zipper lasts. That does not look like a real zipper. Ooh, boy. That is not much for quality. That is no quality at all. That got crunched. That's no longer a zipper. Unfortunately, somehow this slid around and scrunched it. So we're gonna cut down the length of this zipper. Don't do it! Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, that's not easy to do. Is it easier to tease the zipper apart? I think so. Let's just tease the zipper apart. Well, it's taking a long time, Eric. Are you incompetent? Oh, no. I just don't want to cut my finger off. Thank you for asking. There it goes. And I'm wearing gloves like a crazy person. All right, what did we get? It's a griddle! Woo! Look at that. Oh, Blackstone, I don't need ya. Okay, so it needs to be cleaned up. He said they all would. And it needs to be, oh, it looks like it's been greased a few times. But it's a Camp Chef griddle. And it actually fits exactly on top of my Coleman stove. Oh, get out. I know. I don't believe it either. But this one's been well used. So we'll pick a wire wheel to it. We'll get it cleaned up. We'll get it greased down. We'll get it seasoned. That's what we call it. But here's the grill part for the top, the griddle. So it's, that'll be great. And then here's for my awesomeness when I make fajitas, which we've never made on a trip before. So that's gonna be fun. How exciting is that? The humidity is making it take forever for this paint to dry. I even have it sitting out in the sun. It's 90 in here. God knows what is outside. That's taking its sweet time getting done. I did learn on yesterday that my F-150 is going to require me to replace the hubs. Yay, I'm not excited about it. Yeah, so it's got a little grumble. And apparently that's a common thing on F-150s at 160,000 miles. I have 171, so I'm guessing it's something I probably ought to fix. The buddy at work that has done that said it was not that big a job, but it is, you know, a long day. And that the brake discs won't want to come off either because they're going to be rust welded onto the hub. Hey, I have experience with that. I have one of these. Anyway, yeah, so we'll get to battle that probably on the weekend if the parts come in. Bought some Timkins. I'm hoping those are super awesome like he said. And replace both sides, he says, and then get the brake disc and drums, or excuse me, get the brake discs and a new set of pads. Thankfully, they're squeaking now, so they're just right at that time to get replaced. And get it done. So that's gonna be a long weekend. The hope and the plan is I'll get this running, this welded up, and I can button up this side, put the tire back on it, get her started, back her out of the driveway and pull the F-150 in so that I can work on it in here. I'm not sure this is any better than working on it outside, but at least I can have the fan blowing on me. Will you film it? Will you be filming it, Eric? That's a good question. Thank you for asking that question. I doubt it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think you care, but maybe I'll do it. Who knows? Anyway. Waiting for paint to dry. Okay. I got the piece. It's not ready for prime time, but it's close enough. So I'm trying to hydrate, get some water in me. And so I go get one of my favorite soda pops. Not sponsored, by the way, but I'm willing to talk. Anyway, this stuff is freaking yummy. Unfortunately, the back side of this is not so great. Includes 43 grams of added sugars. It's 88% of your daily intake. So one of these is all I get to have. They're so good though. The more I looked at this and the way it's put together, the more I think I needed self-tapping screws. I'm going to use a few and see if it comes together the way I think it's going to. I got stainless steel, so that'll not rust anyway, except for the hole that it pokes in the metal that I drill these through. I don't know what to do on this. I'm over my head. That's what it is, I tell you. The worst part of this is that I don't have a magnetic 5/16 to drive these with, so I just go up there and they go and they fall out. This is not any fun. And I don't have a magnetic part of this, so getting this lined up is not working very well. So now I'm gonna try to press on that, not drill through my finger. Once you get it started, it works. But that is still super annoying. How many of these did I bring over here? I'm gonna go get some more. 2 hands. There we go. All right, this is coming together. Here we go. Crap. And this one only went through one part of the steel. Let me go through the other part. It's getting hot. Ow. Pretty certain these aren't going to work this way, so that's not going to work very well. We're going to try it, see what happens. The water bottle's on the other side of this, so I'm not sure how this is going to impact the water bottle. Good. And I probably should have put seam sealer between all of this before I screwed this together. See how this goes? See how it goes? You just don't think through it and then you're redoing it. Yep, that's what you're doing. Yep. All right. Magnet would have been nice. I'm gonna have to upgrade that to a magnet at some point. My glasses don't focus at this range. But oh, there's holes. There's holes under here. Where are they? I need some light. Light. Where are you, holes? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Aha! Aha! Got you now. When am I gets this crap off? Because I'm questioning it. Oh, that's not going to work at all. You have to get up, stand up. press down. I get the hole lined up. This is no fun. Promise, it's no fun. Turned it on for red hot welding, and all you got was a little bit of screwing. How disappointing. I'm disappointed. I wish I could have welded this. There's too much vital stuff around here though. And this is no fun. This is so frustrating. I stripped that one. Missed the hole entirely. Missed it entirely. Not even close. All right, let's get our gloves. Let's get our gloves on, and well, let's get this crap off first, and then let's get our gloves on, and I'll do some major seam sealing. That's what we're gonna do next. Using seam sealer on this Range Rover is sort of like the captain of the Titanic sending third class Seaman Thompson downstairs to plug up some hose. It's like, that's what I feel like. This is absolutely a waste of effort, but anyway, lots of goo in there now. So I'm gonna smooth that out, make it look prettier. I stuck this here because I was gonna need a ground to weld to. Probably don't need that now because I'm not gonna weld. I know you're disappointed, so am I. And I'm looking at my water tank, and these 3 screws right here are not gonna work. That's a fact, Jack. All right, we'll solve that problem when we put it back together. All right. More smoothing of seam sealer. Begin. Here's a fun pro tip. Okay, so you've got these kinds of seam sealer and all this stuff, and you inevitably get it gumped up and your tube gets filled. So I'm looking for a way to just like put a screw bit on the end of this. So the towels I use to wash my hands off with the mineral spirits, I've grabbed back out of the trash can, and now I'm going to clean this nozzle out because there's some, this stuff is curing very quickly, so I'm just trying to demonstrate this solution to you, but it's curing faster than I had expected. So anyway, I got a big bolt and I wrapped it with the towel that's got mineral spirits on it, and I pressed it through the tube until all the stuff came out. So now my tube is absolutely perfectly clean, and I've got a big screw here that I can stick in the end of this to make sure that that comes out the next time I want to use it, just like that. We're going to see if this part works. This part did work, but we'll see if this works. I would like a bigger screw. And I've got a bucket full of bolts in here somewhere. I just don't know where it is right now. So, anyway. Pro tip. You're welcome. Oi. I think that's it for today. I got the panel back in. I removed the 3 screws here that would poke a hole in my water tank on the back side. So that's gonna have to be a different solution there. I was looking at this and how to reassemble it, and I was like, where's the grommet that goes around that? Oh, I don't remember. I can't find it. So yeah, there's some issues here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of dry fitting and refitting and sorting and doing some stuff to get that figured out. But I'm not doing any of that until I get that floor in, that floor. And so we won't be doing that until we get that put together, but we're close. Yeah, that's it. A lot of seam sealer. It's already setting up. I'm a little surprised. I mean, it is already formed. A couple of hours more in this hot, and it'll probably be pretty close to done. All right, that's all we got for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and next time we'll meet, we'll be sorting out the floor pan. And it's complicated bending. Very complicated. We're gonna see how that works. Thanks. We'll see you next time.